T-app data breach, what you need to know and how to protect yourself. In the wake of a significant data breach, cybersecurity experts are raising alarms about the implications for users of the T-app, a platform designed for women to anonymously share insights about their dating experiences. Recently, the company confirmed that a staggering 72,000 images were compromised, including approximately 13,000 selfies submitted for account verification. This incident has sparked serious concerns regarding privacy and safety in the digital dating landscape. When users sign up for the T-app, they are required to upload a selfie to confirm their identity as women. The app claims that these images are deleted once the account is verified. However, the breach also included an additional 59,000 images that were publicly accessible through posts, comments, and direct messages. Notably, the breach affected users who registered prior to February 2024, raising questions about the security measures in place for personal data. This incident highlights the critical issues surrounding the sharing of personal images on dating apps and the potential risks involved. Rachel Toback, the CEO and co-founder of Social Proof Security, emphasized that while a selfie may seem harmless on its own, it can be exploited in conjunction with government-issued IDs to gain unauthorized access to bank accounts and other sensitive information. To mitigate risks, she advised T users to consider actions such as freezing their credit, utilizing data removal tools, setting social media accounts to private, and employing password managers along with multi-factor authentication. Toback also pointed out that while identity and age verification processes are becoming more common, they pose significant risks for companies. Any information that you collect, you have to protect. The more data you gather, the more appealing you become to cybercriminals, she stated. This sentiment was echoed by Albert Fox Can, the founder and executive director of the Surveillance Technology Oversight Project, who cautioned against normalizing facial recognition technology. He argued that increased surveillance is not the solution to the challenges of online dating, which can often be fraught with toxicity. Can urged consumers to be cautious about sharing their data, suggesting that opting out of data collection practices is the most effective form of protection available. The T-app is not alone in facing security breaches. Dating services have a history of vulnerabilities. For instance, Tinder experienced a technical flaw in February 2014 that could reveal users' physical locations without their consent. Similarly, in July 2015, Ashley Madison, a site catering to individuals seeking extramarital affairs, reported that hackers had accessed the personal information of millions of its users. In response to these ongoing security concerns, some companies and government entities have begun to take action. Tinder has implemented a verification process that requires government-issued documentation, while Texas Governor Greg Abbott recently enacted a law mandating that Google and Apple verify the ages of users in their app stores. Richard Bleck, CEO and co-founder of AI security firm XSOC Corp., described selfies and images as a data goldmine for AI-driven cyber attacks. He warned that such data could be utilized for malicious purposes, including facial recognition spoofing, biometric bypassing, and the creation of deepfakes. Furthermore, images obtained during a breach can be exploited for fraudulent activities and other deceptive practices. Bleck advised anyone whose images were compromised to be vigilant about monitoring their credit reports. As biometric data does not have an expiration date, you're not getting a new number or changing your password, he cautioned. There will undoubtedly be consequences stemming from that stolen information. This situation serves as a stark reminder of the importance of safeguarding personal data in an increasingly digital world. Second major data breach exposes sensitive user DMs on T-app. A new security breach at T exposes users' private conversations on sensitive topics. In a shocking turn of events, a second significant security breach involving the women's dating safety app, T, has come to light, revealing a far greater amount of user data than the initial breach we reported just last week. An independent security researcher has uncovered that hackers were able to infiltrate the app and access private messages exchanged between users discussing highly sensitive subjects, such as abortions, infidelity, and personal phone numbers. Initially, T claimed that the breach was related to an outdated data storage system containing information that was over 2 years old. However, the latest findings indicate that this new breach pertains to a different database, affecting messages exchanged as recently as last week. This alarming discovery has been corroborated by 404 Media, which verified the researcher's claims. Additionally, the researcher noted that it was possible to send push notifications to all users of the T app, raising further concerns about user privacy and security. The sensitivity of the data exposed in this breach cannot be overstated. If this information were to fall into the wrong hands, it could pose serious risks to the users of T. When users sign up for the app, they are encouraged to select an anonymous screen name to protect their identity. However, the nature of the messages shared within the app made it relatively easy for 404 Media to uncover the real identities of some users. This was particularly concerning, as users often shared their social media handles, phone numbers, and real names in these conversations, which were believed to be private. Furthermore, many of these discussions included serious allegations against individuals who were also mentioned in the private messages, making it even easier to identify those involved. This situation raises critical questions about user safety and data protection in digital spaces. How can users feel secure when using apps designed for their safety if their private conversations can be so easily accessed? What measures should be taken to ensure that sensitive information remains confidential? We invite you to share your thoughts on this issue. Do you believe that apps like T can adequately protect user data? Or is this a sign of deeper systemic problems in how user information is handled? Let us know your opinions in the comments below.